Welcome to, again, the secondary vid to the first, about weekly reset. So, what it looks like so far, the flashpoint, or the weekly, is going to be on Isle, and the first mission for today is Cliffhanger. The Powerful Gear Tier 1. Besides that, you have the strikes you can do on IO, do the public events. It's a pretty boring planet, but considering where it was supposed to be. Okay, so for the weekly nightfalls, we have the Arcadian Valley. We got Nightfall, the Ordeal. Hold on, I need to give the look at the strikes info. So we have Nightfall, the Ordeal, Adept, flying units to increase more damage. Hero, we have Overload and Barrier Champions. Incoming arc and environmental damage is increased. So falls will take more damage, etc., etc. Lasers, etc. We have match game barrier champions, the modular algorithm again with Overload. There's superiority. For those of us that are beyond what my level is, we have modular algorithm, mob champions, mob, so it has more champions than normal. Attrition, match game, so there is no positive. Barrier champions, Overload, and their superiority. Those are the nightfalls for the Ordeal. The weekly nightfalls are Strange Train, Arms Dealer, and Scarlet Keep. I don't know if there's an exclusive Scarlet Keep. There may be. Arms Dealer has the Sparrow. Strange Train has the Osprey rocket launcher. If you get your hands on that. Today and also for the Vanguard strikes, it's going to be Blackout, Grenader, and Arcsinch. Daily heroic story missions. Grenader, Blackout, more than likely Arcsinch. We have Combustion, Unbroken, Ace in the Hole, High Plains Blues, and Scorned. For Crucible, I think we have core matches and classic mix. Rumble, Elimination, Crucible Labs, and yeah, and also of course Survival and Survival Freelance. Iron Banner has returned to the tower. I'm gonna reset my Valor rank. I was just at Brave 2. I don't know what's going on. I don't know. You guys saw me. I received something for Brave 2 or something like that, and then I'm at reset. I don't know what's going on. But we'll take it, right? We'll take it. For the moon, we are going to have Nightmare Hunts. It's going to be Omnigul, Zydron, the Gate Lord. More than likely the Gate Lord from Destiny 1. We have Skolos, the Kell of Kells. Of course, the Vex Offensive for some extra powerful gear, and the Garden Salvation raid. It is a really good raid. I love it and I enjoy it. And the moon's full of activities, including those Jade Rabbit statues. For the tower, I would go check Eververse. There's some really goodies there. Bounties for Tier 1. Shax, Zavala, and Earth Banshee. Tier 2, Tier 3 is Ikora, known by enemy. Clan rewards, of course, for Hawthorne, Tier 2. He is Tier 1. Again, anything from Opulence Beyond, for some reason, Anything from Season Opulence is legendary, which doesn't make sense because he was here before they were. I don't know what Bungie did there. And of course, legendary gear if you want to still find for perfect rolled weapons, or any weapons if it's your fancy. So for the tower for Eververse, we're going to have the featured Optimacy armor ornaments. We have Gleaming Boon of the Vanguard, Crucible, Bruised Blush, new shaders, Polished Seastone, I bought that. We have Nightmare Emergence if you like yourself to drive in a Nightmare's Flare. We have the Lander Shell. I think I might buy that right now actually. We have the Flare Gun. We have a really nice Eris Morton ship. Refashioned shapes. It's very thorny and hive looking. So we have actual Harper Shell, which is actually pretty dang neat. I like what Bungie did there. That actually looks really stinking cool. I might get that. You have a nostalgic engram. You can get different bundles, 5, 3, and then 2. We have the Polymology ornament for the Queenbreaker. We have the Big Blind for the Ace of Spades. We have the Spring Showers. That's a new emblem. Not emblem, Next page, we're gonna have, of course, finishers, Titan ornaments if you're Titan, ornaments for weapons. Of course, I might get the Peacebringer. I might get that. You guys love Jotun. There's the Jargon Griper. I think that's how it's pronounced. It's of course gonna be in Norse. Because Jotun, it's not pronounced Jotun, it's pronounced Jotun because it's Norse. If you've gotten the Divinity, if the ornament for there too, just different like finishers, goodies, stuff like that. For again, more weapon stuff, old stuff from last season. Bright Dust for rewards. Got the Happy Feet Dance. This is what it looks like. You've got the Invasive Species, which is a really vexified sparrow. The Chilan. In time, small wedges cleave the hardest oak. I actually like this ship. Mindrush, owner of hearts and minds, whether they like it or not. And then we have Ronin, which is last season of opulence ornament for the Izanagi's Burden. A really good sniper. We have the perfluorocarbon for the perfluorocarbon, yeah, that's how it's pronounced, for the Oxygen SR3. We have the 3 as 1. I already have this. It's depending on whether you're a Titan Hunter or Warlock. We have the Jungle Viper. We have Flavato. Coral Rabbit, only the finest. This is what it looks like. Then we have Harpy's Cry. And of course the boons. For campaigns, if you want to buy campaigns, boom, 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 boom. So, there you go. And there you have it. That is it for Eververse. Let's go visit Lord Saladin. I have everybody muted real fast so I could do this intro video this week. Then we have the pursuits. Pretty sure this is for the armor. We're gonna get those bounties because, yeah. 941. This is a great way to level up. I would highly advise everybody, no matter if you like it or not. It's powerful. It is the Iron Banner. Is there any way for me to inspect what they have? Okay, so faction gear. This is what the Titan looks like if you're a male Titan. This is what the Titan armor looks like. It actually looks really freaking awesome. Reminds me of D1 Iron Banner armor. I'm definitely going to get this set of armor this week, because it reminds me of a lot of what D1 had. And this is actually gives me inspiration for something that I'm working on. So sweet. For Banshee,
Let's get started.
we're gonna have precision as normal, field calibration, strikes, gambit. Of course, there's 3 bounties. You can buy your upgrade modules, your enhancement prisms, and your ascendant charge here. I am gonna get this. I would recommend you guys look if you have mod components that you deleted from last season and the seasons before that. Come check here every time. That's the only way. Here, and earning them through RNG is the only way that you're gonna get them back. We're gonna go visit Shacks, Big Daddy Shacks.
The crucible beckons, Guardian. Will you answer?
Ornament, not ornaments. His combat drill for the weekly bounty. Step into the light. Complete crucible matches. So it's just complete crucible match, casting your super. Continue shutting down them. So complete crucible matches, casting your super, defeating opponents with your super, and shutting down opponents in their super in the most efficient progress. So this one's using your super, this one's just killing people and assists. So of course we're gonna get these.
This is as sturdy as you.
And what I do is I'm gonna complete the first 5, and then I'll pull these the rest. So we're gonna go visit Zavala.
Are you ready?
For this week, complete strikes and defeat at least 1 hive strike boss. That's easy. I am out of space. And multiple strikes, defeat enemies with arc final blows. And then of course the dailies, pursuits. Season 8 first watch. Vanguard Stratosphere. The Vanguard shaders have always been iffy in my mind to get. That's what it looks like on the Titan. Yes, I did buy the ornaments for the Titan gear. This is a Vanguard Angelos. So I actually like the Angelos set. One, because of the name, but also because it's a nice blend of color. And then the Stratosphere. May check into those. We're gonna go all the way down to Hawthorne and Ikora. I have the curated Mindbenders on my back, along with Monte Carlo. Feast your eyes on my. It's really good, actually. I don't like auto rifles, and I like this. And of course, the Season of Opulence sword, which is the remake of the Throne Splitter. Or Crown Breaker. Crown Splitter. Yeah, Crown Splitter. My bad. Okay, so effects offensive bounties. You've got the submachine gun, scout rifle. You guys probably get a crap ton of these. This is going to become the new meme, the scout rifle. We got the pulse rifle and the hand cannon. And of course, a weekly update. The Vex portal is now officially looking like a portal to defeat the big mind behind the death of our, to try to kill the Traveler, which now we're going to go to a lore video. But that's it for Ikora. I like this structure. It's actually, the game's changing, and I like that. It's not stagnant. I just wish the weather, and it rained, thundered, lightning, stuff like that. Hopefully Bungie sees this video and they get to this point. So for the clan bounties, you got Flock, Prey, Pick Clean, defeated the Guardians and Gambit with Clanmates. We got Assist or Land Final Blows with Clanmates and Crucible. We got completed new raid Clanmates. We got complete Nightfall, the Ordeal. And then, of course, for the challenges, got Total Victory. That's Crown. We got the Last Wish Raid fight. And then All for One and Much for All, which is the Scourge of the Past. And, of course, the raid banners for if you want to spend that. And 50,000 Glimmer. What? No.
Catch you later.
Wow. Bungie, really? I actually have not looked at that, so that's news to me. We're going to be hanging a left, and then a right, and then another right. To go check out hers. Eita1's inventory, which she is selling all the weapons. If you're on this chase for those nicely rolled weapons. If you're looking to get a black armor mod, Dragonfly spec, it's good. Let's get another one. Dragonfly spec, radar booster. Let's get another one. Rampage spec. There we go. Boom. That's awesome. But I'm not wasting any more mod components on this because you got 3 Dragonfly specs in a row. Forged Polymer does more damage than Black Armory. Actually, one of these. And then we get mod components instead of refill the ridiculousness of what I spent. There you go. That's Eita1's. Trying to get better at videos and more in depth for you guys, so you guys don't have to listen to someone who curses all the time. I am trying to work on my cursing. Occasionally I will, because it does slip sometimes. As a Christian, I know I'm supposed to behave accordingly to what God has said. I am very much convicted on a lot of things of my behavior of late. We have the Gambit Celadon, which this is what it looks like. My friend Ashley, she has this shader. Really black and gold for that. And then of course the Living Vestige. Of course you want to recycle your synths. I put all mine in my vault. You have the Yes Sir, I'm Closer for the powerfuls. On the Grind, Might of the Traveler, Diligent Invader. You're on for the Grand Prime armor sets. These are where you want to go right now. And for me, rank 5. I have not ranked up Gambit that much. And of course, as you can tell, I went after these. So we're going to go hang a left and then a right for those that are newbies, and then hang a right and then another left. I'm going to go into this closet with this frame.
Emperor Callus owns the path.
Of course, Leviathan rewards. We've got the Rune Finder if you're still working on your Chalice of Opulence. We got the Benevolence Bounties, and then we got the Ghost Primus. It's inspected here. The auto rifle for the Leviathan raid. It's actually a really neat auto rifle. We got a gift for the Titan with Gaul Strength. It sinks into my butt, as you can tell. It's a little visual glitch. And this has the Armor 2.0. Valis Nor marched in our capital with a few thousand. For weeks we battered them, but the Valis, she broke us roll. Gun of Kaga clips. Now that these are, dude, these are some really great. If you're looking for a build with strength to increase your melee, you definitely want to check out the Leviathan raid armor, because I've got some nice, like, raid gear. I want to get Aspire Stars done this week to get these, because I actually liked these gauntlets. So, just out of curiosity, we did the Leviathan Prestige last week, and it does have different rolls, and it's got a mobility, resilience, so that's pretty neat. All right.
Emperor Callus marches
And for those that are wanting to replay the story missions, we are going to go straight to Hawthorne. Not Hawthorne. Amanda Holiday. She has stories for us to go through again. Throne Cleaver is what it's called. It's supposed to say our enemies should think themselves gods and kings. Show them the error of their ways. I like that because all the falsehoods and false gods and stuff like that, there's only one Lord, and that's Jesus Christ. And in the end, all knees will bow and every tongue will confess. So in the end, everyone's going to know that He's Lord. He gives us a choice now to know them or not to. And even for Christians to follow Him. And don't step into that topic lightly, because conviction of mine is I haven't been following Him, and my state hasn't been good because of it. Because, there's consequences to obeying God, or there's rewards for obeying God just naturally. There's good things that'll come your way, just because you're obeying God. And there's, of course, for disobedience, there's consequences for disobedience. And you just get worse and worse. So, a little point to the scripture for you. And for campaign already acquired, not enough space, legacy content. If you want to play through the story at all, here's where you want to go. If you enjoyed the Red War campaign like I did, my tears of my guardian when he lost his light was almost cried for I felt bad for my guardian. It was pretty amazing. So yeah, that's it for the tower. I will go ahead and end this weekly stream, and we'll see you soon. So, that'll be it. I will see you guys in the grind. You have a God bless day. All guardians, those that are brothers and sisters in Christ, follow the Lord. And for those that don't know Him, Jesus is the best friend I've ever known. And I've forsaken my first love, and there's some story behind that, but I'm coming back to Him, and He's been so gracious and so patient. Have a wonderful day.